Welcome, all. Here we are going to present our ergonomic design known as Metro Retail Plus Parking Space. Without further delay, let us dive into detail. We all know, necessity is the mother of invention. Following the famous quote, the proposed ergonomic design also has a necessity for its evolution. Most metro rail projects constructed in major cities of India are suffering from yielding sufficient ridership. The main drawback of the lack of ridership is due to last-mile connectivity. Working towards the above problem has evolved with an ergonomic design which helps to solve this issue. The evolution of this proposed ergonomic design has been formulated by considering the key objectives as shown below. 1. Create retail space at prime location. 2. To adapt sustainability. 3. To improve ridership of a metro rail station. Let us focus on the first key objective, that is creating a retail space at a prime location. A typical elevated metro rail station will look like this. It will have concourse at level 1 and platform at level 2. The concourse level is elevated to allow the underneath traffic. Due to this structural arrangement, there will be raise in the vertical profile of the viaduct at every station location. To fit in the concourse level, this structural arrangement is going to be the foundation for the birth of our proposed ergonomic design. At start and end of each elevated station we will have an unused space which we are going to use as retail cum parking space. A view of the proposed elevated retail space under an elevated metro rail viaduct. This view shows the proof for its ergonomic design merged with the environment with already built up space. This shows the interior view of the retail space. This space is ideal for an office, bank, training institute, data centers, retail outlets, coffee shop, and more. Here is the view of the proposed elevated parking space under the elevated metro rail viaduct. This has entry and exit points on both sides for both two-wheelers and four-wheelers. For four-wheeler it has been proposed with an elevator to reach the level due to space constraints. But for two-wheelers, it is proposed with a ramp to reach the level. Once the vehicle has been parked at the elevated level, the retailer or commuter can access the station concourse level or the retail space without getting down to the ground level. This brings easy connectivity. Now the first objective of creating the retail space at a prime location is achieved. Next, adapting sustainability. Through this ergonomic design, the adaptation of sustainability is achieved in two forms. Utilization of already used shipping containers for building retail space. The proposed retail space is built under an existing metro rail viaduct which is already a built-up area, and hence by implementing this concept may not require any greenfield area to be affected for its construction. Utilizing already used shipping containers has a couple of advantages apart from sustainability, such as rapid construction, low capex. The next key objective is improving ridership. Since the elevated metro rail station has been well connected with a retail and parking space which may benefit both the metro rail station and retail space. The customers of retail space may enjoy the benefit of reaching the desired retail outlet through the metro rail system, which may help in increasing the ridership of the metro rail system, and at the same time the commuters using the metro rail station may prefer to perform shopping at the retail stores, which are conveniently located near to the metro rail station.
Now all the three key objectives have been accomplished. Now it is our responsibility to build this in a highly populated dense area with less footprint by considering safety as our prime attribute. These are the 6 stages of constructing this retail space and parking space under an elevated metro rail viaduct. To reduce construction issues, mostly precast elements are proposed. A simulation of the construction process will be like this. Stage 1: construction of foundation in between exiting metro rail viaduct pier. For drilling bore for pile foundation, there will be height restriction for the boring machine under the existing viaduct, and hence micropile shall be used. Stage 2: construction of RC pier for the proposed retail and parking space. Shorter spans are proposed to reduce the foundation size to ease construction. Stage 3: erection of prefabricated steel frame to support the precast slab and 20 feet shipping containers. A steel structural frame is proposed for faster construction without blocking the underneath traffic. Stage 4: erection of 20 feet shipping containers. Double deck stacking of steel containers is possible without any headroom clearance issue. Stage 5: erection of precast RC slab with in situ stitch. Deck drainage shall be achieved in the precast slab. Stage 6: construction of entry structure.
Now let us dive into the financial study which will tell us whether this proposed project yield a positive value for the investment made. A preliminary financial study has been carried out. Net present value and internal rate of return has been computed by changing two variables such as 1. Percentage of occupancy 10% to 100%. 2. Interest rate on debt 1% to 10%. For 50 years, 30 years, and 20 years periods. A special note for this financial study, the rental income from parking space is ignored to have a conservative financial study. These are the general assumptions made for the financial analysis. These are the retail assumptions made for the financial analysis. This 3D graph shows the projected net present value for the 20-year period, and it shows a positive value for many cases. This graph shows the projected net present value for 30-year period. This graph shows the projected net present value for 50-year period with impressive figures. This graph shows the projected internal rate of return with an impressive internal rate of return for many scenarios.
Thank you for all your attention. Hope you all got the concept and benefits behind this ergonomic design and its positive financial prediction. Thank you.